welcome everybody that is with us in person and with us online, or coming to hear us later online. Today, it's already the 22nd of February. We have gone through this month. We have one more, no, we don't have any more Sundays in February. This is the last Sunday. Next week, we're into the 1st of March. So this week, we had the beginning of Ramadan, we had the beginning of Lent, and we had Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year. So there were a lot of pretty auspicious timing. And it's been a really good day, a really good week to start. If you want to make changes in your life, this is a very good time to do it, because the energy is all about spiritual energy and looking to spirit to make differences in our life that lift our consciousness. Last week, our Muslim friend Roxana Ahmed talked about the blessings of eliminating things by fasting from them. And in Unity, we often fast from negative thinking, right? That's one of the things, but we may fast from chocolate or sweets, or we may do any number of ways of fasting. Our Jewish friends, they fast for at least once a year, right? Yom Kippur. Yes, and the whole day, 24-hour fast, right? So we all have different ways of fasting, but it is a purification process, and I highly recommend it, however you feel divinely guided to do it. Today, our friend Roberta Perlman is with us to speak about strength. And particularly, are you still talking about the strength you find in Jewish people?
I thought my assignment was strength in women in Jewish.
Strength in women in Jewish. Well, your
women.
assignment is whatever God gives you. But that's a good one.
I was more listening to Jan than I was to anything else.
Well, I think
okay, it's all good.
it is perfect strength in women, because we definitely need to know our strength, and the world does not usually tell us that. So I look forward to what you have to share with us. Let us sing our opening song, and I'm going to do what the Spirit says do. Okay. If you want to stand, you can stand.
Here we go. I'm gonna do
What the Spirit says do. I'm going to do what the Spirit says do. I'm going to do what the Spirit says do. I'm going to do the Spirit of the Lord. Pray what the Spirit says pray. I'm going to pray what the Spirit says pray. I'm going to pray what the Spirit says pray. I'm going to do the Spirit of the Lord. Work. I'm going to work what the Spirit says work. I'm going to work what the Spirit says work. I'm going to work what the Spirit says work. I'm going to do the Spirit of the Lord. Sing. I'm going to sing what the Spirit says sing. I'm going to sing what the Spirit says sing. I'm going to sing what the Spirit says sing. I'm going to do the Spirit of the Lord. Give. I'm going to give what the Spirit says give. I'm going to give what the Spirit says give. I'm going to give what the Spirit says give. I'm going to do the Spirit of the Lord. Thank you. Do you feel the Spirit in that? Yeah. Thank you, Julie. Let us pray. I'm sharing a meditation by Reverend Bronte Colbert, who wrote the book on the 12 powers that I am drawing from a lot today. So I invite us to take our awareness within, let our breath take us deep within. I feel the strength of God pouring through me, energizing and refreshing all areas of my life. If I am feeling worn out or unable to move ahead with a project or plans, I picture my faculty of strength blessing me with perseverance, and stamina. I look for and acknowledge the positive, stable areas in my health, finances, and relationships. I affirm I am strong, capable, healthy, and whole. In my quiet times, I am mindful and I meditate. I am reminded that my inner spiritual strength will see me through no matter what. I bask in that knowing. If obstacles block my path, if outer concerns disturb my peace of mind, I turn within, remembering my constant connection to Spirit. Strength lifts me up. I gain a higher perspective. What appear to be boulders in my way are in truth stepping stones for me to dance across. I affirm I grow stronger with every experience of life. I am bolstered by my inner strength. And so it is. Amen and amen. Let us sing the Lord's Prayer. And now, time for our announcements. There is a lot going on, and I invite us to come together for food and fellowship after the service in our room in the back. Our meditation is now on Wednesdays at 4:30 to 5:30 on Zoom. Anybody and everybody is welcome to come in. Our new book study has started on Thursdays from 7 to 8. And we're having a lot of fun with that. There's a lot of interfaith interaction. So please join us or try it out and see if you like it. Since we are in Ramadan, our Muslim friends are having iftars, which is a coming together to break the fast of the day together as the sun is setting. And we have been invited to an iftar Saturday, the 28th, at 4:30 at the Ahmadiyya Mosque on Pomona in Chino. How many of you have been there? Just Jackie and I? Oh my gosh. It's amazing. They are, well, any mosque, you go to any mosque and they're so very friendly. It's like going to Temple Beth Israel, you know, people are very hospitable, especially those Middle Easterners. But so I invite you to come and see what this is like. Roberta sent me this. There is a vocal collective debut. It is our Pomona High School singers, is that right?
It's the whole school, Pomona Unified School.
The
District.
whole Unified
It's,
Pomona School District. But their choirs coming together to sing probably an assortment of music, and it is at the Union, which is the old YMCA on Gary in Pomona. It's at 7 o'clock, and that is the 24th. So that is coming up, gosh, in a few days.
Yes.
Okay, is that Tuesday night?
It's
Tuesday night.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping to go.
Oh, I hope you can. It's supposed to be amazing. I haven't actually heard them. This is their first time out, so, but the kids that are in this choir have amazing voices, so
Yes.
I'm very excited to hear them.
And if you happen to know of someone that would like to come and be our song leader, because my voice is not the one that should be going over this microphone. So if anybody wants to be a song leader or knows somebody that would be have fun being a song leader, we have Julie, but sometimes she sings up and sometimes she doesn't, and yeah. So we have our next Compassionate Pomona meeting is March 5th, and it is in person. Every quarter we do an in-person meeting, and this is at Project Sister Family Services on Royalty Drive in Pomona. I think it's in one of those big buildings where there's a Tri-City has space, and there's a lot of different people that have space there. So again, you can join us there. Circle of Chairs is doing another session at Pitzer College on should DEI die, and so that's good discussion. And then we're continuing in March with our 12 Powers, 12 weeks of 12 Powers, and as you can see, we have some exciting presenters. Nancy Zalazar is talking about the power of willingness next week, then Jennifer Derry, the power of imagination, then cultivating your power of understanding, that will be Rose Bowie, will be coming up from San Diego, and the next week coming up from San Diego is Azim Kamisa. So, and then on Palm Sunday, Reverend Drac Truella will be talking about shining our power of love. And Azim is going to do a workshop on my favorite of all of the books of his that I've read, which I think most of them. And it is on he's talking about the power of life in our service, but he is doing a workshop on the bulletproof spirit. We all have a bulletproof spirit, but we can develop it. So please come and join us for that. And then this week is the last of our February, and we have with us, as I said, Dr. Roberta Perlman. And her husband, Ron. Are you speaking, Ron?
I'm not.
You are not speaking. Okay. So we continue to collect things for the UCC Church Non-Perishable Foods, and we collect products for PUSD families at Emerson schools, backpacks and all of those kinds of things. And so we know that all of our blessings come from the one that we sometimes call God. So let us give thanks by sharing this affirmation together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all I am, all I give, all I do, and all that I receive. And so it is. Liz will pass the basket. We do pretty much run on the money that we receive. So we give thanks for what we get. And I'm going to invite Jackie, our board president, and fearless leader, to come up and share today's daily word.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The word for today is release. I release old beliefs as I grow and evolve together. I release old beliefs as I grow and evolve. So many things shaped my beliefs over the years. My upbringing, family history, education, friendships, and spiritual life, to name a few. As I go through life, I will have new experiences and meet all kinds of people. I may find old beliefs that once fit me well, fit me no longer. Growing and deepening in spiritual understanding may mean releasing ways of thinking that no longer serve me. But I can do that and still honor the person I was, my background, and my history. Releasing makes room in my mind and opens my heart for the person I am becoming. Releasing my old belief readies me for a future of growth and evolution. And from Jeremiah 44, "Now look, I have just released you today from the fetters on your hands. See, the whole land is before you. Go wherever you think it good and right to go." And it's interesting that it's released today because I am having to release my sister who is dying in Minnesota right at this time.
Oh, Jackie. Have you heard more?
No, I will after the service probably connect with them.
Okay.
My other sister and my niece are with her
So we
in the hospice.
see
there.
Nancy and your family surrounding her, and you and your spirit surrounding her and blessing her as she makes that decision whether this
Yeah,
is the time to take that
she's
journey
working
we all
on it.
take. Yeah. And let us know how we can support you, Jackie.
Okay.
I know that's very hard. So, today we are singing "God is My Source." It's a Karen Drucker song. And go for it, Julie. You love to play that thing, don't you?
Yeah.
You have a good time. I think you have a lot of strength in your piano joy. Yeah. Okay. So, we are talking about finding the power of strength within ourselves and within a group. And Roberta and I are doing this together. So as I usually do, I'll set up the unity part of it and then let Roberta tell the stories that she has found around it. So this is one of the 12 powers that reside in you. And I don't know of anybody else that has these exact same understanding of the 12 powers. So I'm kind of curious as to how the Fillmores figured out which ones they are. But I can tell you, by working with them, I find a great opening is happening within me. And I'm hoping within each of you as well. Because as we focus on individual ones and we go over how the steps of opening, you can kind of see where you are in that. Some of them may be open a lot, some of them you may not have worked with a lot, but each one is in a different location of your body. And here we have a map, one of the maps of where they are. And strength is kind of in the middle of the lower back, around the adrenal glands. So a lot of the powers are associated with glands, which is very interesting. And glands are probably the last thing that we really understand about in our own bodies. So they keep finding things that glands that they didn't think used to do anything, and then they find, oh yes, they do a lot. So strength is the ability to endure, to stay the course, to persevere. How many of you feel you have that ability, that strength? Yeah, a bunch of us do. Okay. The disciple, each power is related to a disciple of Jesus, and so the disciple Andrew represents stability and lies at the foundation of every true character, they say. The corresponding color is light green. And I see that light green as, spring is coming. If you look out on the hills, there's this light green. The rains have come, and this strength is coming into bringing forth new life, right? And that's true in us as well. That new life that allows us to find new things, do new things, etc., is there in us. And the affirmation, I have the strength to accomplish all that is mine to do. It's easy to get overwhelmed and think, I have to do everything. We only have to do what is ours to do. And how do we know what is ours to do?
Listen within.
Listen within. Yeah. If you listen without, boy, you'll be bombarded, right? You will never sleep. So the founders of different religious traditions have modeled strength, and I didn't go through all of them, but I think of Moses and the strength that it took him to confront Pharaoh and to lead his people out of bondage in Egypt. A lot of strength. I think of Jesus standing up to those people in power that they used the letter of the law against people instead of the spirit of the law that was supposed to be supporting people. And often you get people in power that don't understand really how to use the power they have. And then we have Muhammad, who faced criticism, isolation, and even legal battles, and yet he never wavered. So those three, the leaders of the founders of the people of the book, they're called, because we all look at many of the same stories, and many of those stories are from the Hebrew scriptures. Some of the quotes that I found on strength, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Great men are they who see that spiritual is stronger than any material force, that thoughts rule the world." Hazrat Inayat Khan is my favorite Sufi writer, and he writes, "Hope is strengthened by reason, but it stands on the foundation of patience. For it is possible that in spite of all reasons, a person may completely give up hope if patience is lacking." Do you think that's true? Yeah. And patience is something that takes to develop, right? Mother Teresa says, "Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies." Just the little things we do every day. And then Lao Tzu writes, "Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage." And then there are others. This one is from the bottom one, is Jewish, Abraham Joshua Heschel says, "It is one of life's highest rewards, a source of strength and inspiration to endure tribulation, to live nobly, the work on weekdays and the rest of the week, and to the work on weekdays and the rest on the seventh day are correlated. The Sabbath is the inspirer, the other days inspired." So we become inspired, and then we go out and we do that work. Some of the scriptures that you may have heard of from Psalms 28, "God is my strength and my shield, the one in whom my heart trusts. So I am helped, and my heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to God." Nehemiah, "Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." There's a song about that, isn't it? The joy of the Lord is my strength.
Yeah.
I think we sang it not so long ago. In Philippians, God, my tongue is not working today. "I can do all things through God who strengthens me." From Isaiah, "But they who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." I love, that's one of my favorites. And then from 1 Chronicles, "Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continually." And then there is this this book that I've been working out of that helps us understand steps to opening. It's like when you're growing, you don't start out as a baby and end up a master. You have baby steps. And so the steps for opening strength, she writes, are non-resistance. She says resistance steals strength through anger, fear, arguments, and other forms of resistance. The step 2, relaxation. Speak to parts of your body, telling them to relax. Speak to your, I don't know what that was.
Mind.
Typo. Telling your mind,
Yeah.
telling it to relax, to release tense thoughts and attitudes. And step 3, open to God for the inflow of strength. Then step 4, direction. Guide the strength that you are receiving from God into channels of good. Step 5, incorporation. Jesus incorporated ideas of strength into his mind and body and built an ability to cope with life above and beyond anything we normally see. Jesus said, "Follow me." We see Jesus as our way shower, right? So he sets the example and he says, "What I do, you too can do." And then the strength. After receiving strength from God, you will find it easy to stand firm in your purpose and direction. And step 7, supreme strength. Strength is so incorporated into your whole being that it flows through you as the perfect ability to receive and use strength from God to fill every need. And so we have then we are strength. We become strength. The strength of God is ours. So now I'm going to invite Dr. Roberta Perlman up to talk about finding the power of strength in ourselves and in women, right? In Jewish women. And come on up, Roberta. I want to read a little bit. I asked her to send me a little bit about her.
Oh, you don't need to read about me.
I don't need to read about you? Okay.
Yeah, we need to hear about you, Roberta.
Well, there is so much. I mean, if you guys think that I am busy, I don't hold a candle to. And Roberta and I are in many, many, many meetings together.
We are.
So come on down, Roberta.
Thank
Here.
you.
And this is the,
Oh, that's so pretty.
is that pretty?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I look forward to your stories. I didn't tell my
Oh,
joke because
I'll
you
tell
had
a joke.
You have
Okay. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning.
When Jan asked me to speak about strength, I didn't think she meant physical strength, since
No.
nobody has flabbier arms than I do. Okay, so, but I know a little something about strength, not the kind that depends on muscle mass or dominance or power, a different kind, strength born of character, compassion, integrity, and love. The kind that lives as we've come to understand both spiritually and scientifically in our very bones. For thousands of years, the Jewish people lived with instability as the norm. Exile, persecution, expulsion, pogroms, genocide. Safety was fleeting. Belonging was conditional. Cruelty expected. The knowledge that everything could and would change at any given moment was passed down like an inheritance. We chose our friends based on who would hide us when the time came, and it always came. What some may think of as strength is perhaps more of a natural survival response, a type of adaptation. Always looking over your shoulder to detect threats and impending chaos may seem like a stressful way to live, but it was a necessary adaptation for survival. But here is the essential truth. Survival alone is not strength. If it were, history would have produced only bitterness and rage. Survival is about staying alive. Strength is for those engaged in living. And strength comes not just from living, but from living with purpose. Embracing the past, not to be imprisoned by it, but to frame a future that refuses to make room for that level of suffering again. Not strength rooted in the absence of pain, but in the refusal to let pain become hatred. In a people so deeply victimized that they committed themselves to ensuring others would not be. A pain that runs so deep it will not allow us to be bystanders. It demands that we be upstanders. And the Jewish experience is not alone in this. Most people and traditions represented in this room know something about endurance. Black Americans know what it means to live for generations under threat, enslavement, lynching, segregation, laws that declared certain lives disposable. Children raised knowing that safety could not be assumed, that dignity had to be constantly defended. An entire life spent in what we now recognize as the amygdala mode. You like that one, fight or flight, which is not just a metaphor. It's an assault on body and soul. Living under that kind of pressure does something to a people. Historians tell us it shapes a culture. Psychologists tell us it shapes behavior. And in recent years, we've learned that trauma shapes the expression of our very DNA. Researchers studying Holocaust survivors and their descendants found altered stress hormone responses passed down through generations. Children and grandchildren showing heightened vigilance, faster threat detection, deeper emotional responsiveness. Similar research into descendants of enslaved Africans revealed the same patterns. Nervous system shaped by generations of danger and uncertainty. Trauma just doesn't live in stories. It literally lives in the body. It affects our health, our wellness, even our lifespans. Unity theology might call this spiritual inheritance. That was what I called you about last week.
Yeah, it was.
What a people endure becomes part of the consciousness they pass on. And not only the pain, but the wisdom. Because wisdom across all traditions teaches us the same truth. Gandhi said it, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Yeah.
So what is it in a traumatized culture that cultivates the ability to endure injustice without letting injustice define our soul? Across centuries of upheaval, Jewish women were responsible not only for keeping children alive, but for keeping their humanity intact, teaching values in a world that denied their worth, choosing love in a world that offered endless reasons for hate. Jewish identity passes through mothers, not just by tradition, but by necessity. When villages were destroyed and families torn apart, maternity remained certain.
Women became carriers of memory, culture, and continuity. Jewish law holds that a Jewish child's identity comes through the mother because she was the one who was always known. Black women carried the same sacred labor. When families were separated by slave auctions, when names and languages were stripped away, black women preserved identity through song, story, and faith. In Jewish homes, Sabbath candles were lit, sometimes in secret. In enslaved black communities, spirituals carried coded hope, different flames, the same refusal to be extinguished. Fast forward to Eastern Europe in the 1880s, pogroms swept through villages, men were killed or forced to flee. Women held households together, teaching prayers, raising children, keeping traditions alive while the world burned. They taught their children to respect themselves because waiting for others to show respect meant waiting a lifetime. They modeled confidence in a world where they and their children were treated as subhuman. Children were taught a most crucial lesson: cultivate your mind. That was the one thing no one could take from you. No one could confiscate your kindness. No one could strip away your compassion or your desire to stand up for those with no voice. Jewish civilization became portable. Prosperity could be taken from you, but no one could confiscate learning. They could destroy buildings, but couldn't erase a people who had memorized their own story. In the early 1900s, while women were busy educating their children and learning to cope with a new language and culture, Jewish men were learning how to navigate new ways to support their families. Jews who immigrated to this country from persecution in Europe, Russia, and elsewhere were discriminated against in hiring and barred from entering many professions. So many ended up in industries that had not yet gained popularity in the early 1900s, the entertainment and music industries. MGM, Warner Brothers, Paramount, Columbia, and 20th Century Fox were all founded by Jewish immigrants.
Wow.
The film industry was young and lacked established, entrenched, or biased power structures. It allowed these newcomers, drawing on cultural strengths, resilience, education, and deep tradition of storytelling and music, to shape an industry that would define American identity for generations. The same pattern unfolded in music. Collaborations between Jewish and black artists blended cultural influences into something uniquely American. Most of our most beloved composers, Irving Berlin, George Gershwin, Leonard Bernstein, Rodgers and Hammerstein, were immigrants or first-generation Americans. Working largely behind the scenes, they helped create the soundtrack of America while expressing their own emerging American identity. Emotional upheaval and pain provided the lyrics and music that spoke to the soul of our emerging nation. Education was sacred, study was survival, compassion and love was paramount, and the center of that sacred work were Jewish women. And philanthropy, something many admire in Jewish communities, wasn't born from comfort, it was born from vulnerability. Giving isn't simply generosity, it's our responsibility. The logic is simple. If you know what it means to be powerless, you build systems to provide support so all have the opportunity to feel empowered. Something that Jewish families do is they're these little boxes, they're called tzedakah boxes. And the word tzedakah means the religious obligation to do what's just and right. And so Jewish children receive these little boxes and they put money in it to donate. And even tiny children are taught that it doesn't matter what your financial means are, you need to donate and give to others. So I made a little joke. I said it's a piggy bank minus the pork, of course. But anyway, excuse that. But anyway, Jewish children learn early that a giving and loving spirit can never be taken from you. It is a part of who you are. I have examples of all kinds of strong women through history. In 1883, Emma Lazarus watched Jewish refugees arrive in New York, traumatized and destitute. She carried in her bones what it meant to flee, her grandparents having fled Brazil during the Inquisition. She wrote the words now engraved on the Statue of Liberty. So I don't know if you knew that those words were written by a woman. Yes. Yeah. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Memory became moral action. On March 25th, 1911, there was a devastating fire in the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory in New York. I don't know if You guys know about that? You do, Jackie, huh?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah. Hundreds of young women, mostly Jewish immigrants, who had escaped persecution in Europe were trapped behind locked doors. 18 minutes later, 146 were dead. The next day, hundreds of mostly Jewish garment workers walked out. They were threatened, imprisoned, and intimidated. But they stood strong, and 146 deaths ignited the labor movement. Workplace safety laws and workers' rights. The International Ladies Garment Workers Union, ILGWU, was born and became one of the largest labor unions in the country. Justice was born from loss. That, in essence, describes the history of the Jews. In 1944, Hannah Senish volunteered to parachute into Nazi-occupied Germany to help the Jews. She was captured, tortured, and executed at age 23. Before her death, she wrote, "Blessed is the match consumed in kindling flame," a praise to those who choose to risk or give their lives to spark light and hope, even if they themselves are destroyed in the process. Decades later, Ruth Bader Ginsburg dismantled legal discrimination, not with fury, but with patience and precision. Justice pursued case by case. Courage expressed as persistence. A few of my favorite RGB quotes, I just have to share this because I love these quotes. Women belong in all places where decisions are being made, and never underestimate the power of a girl with a book. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a woman of immense power who advocated for the rights of women, Jews, and spoke to injustice for all who needed her humble yet oh so powerful voice. Today, Claudia Sheinbaum, granddaughter of Holocaust refugees, is the president of Mexico. Memory becomes moral responsibility on an international scale. But Jewish moral responsibility has never stopped in the Jewish community. Jewish abolitionists stood beside Frederick Douglass because they recognized struggle and injustice. Julius Rosenwald, they were mentioned in that series we were watching about blacks and Jews in
Oh, yes, on
in
PBS.
America. Yeah, so that's on PBS. It's amazing. So I suggest you all watch it. But Julius Rosenwald, the Jewish owner of Sears Roebuck and Company and the son of Jewish immigrants, and Booker T. Washington together built 5,000 Rosenwald schools for black children across the segregated South.
Wow.
Because Rosenwald understood in his bones that education is liberation. Ernestine Rose, a Polish Jewish immigrant and ardent suffragist, stood alongside Susan B. Anthony and said simply, "I know what it is like to be denied rights." The Hebrew Bible commands, justice shall you pursue, twice, because justice is not a destination, it is part of our being. Rabbis walked arm in arm with Dr. Martin Luther King in Selma. Jews played a significant role in the civil rights movement, though that role is rarely acknowledged in historical accounts. That silence is its own kind of story, a painful one. So yes, Jewish women were the anchors for passing down tradition and the importance of intellectual pursuits and moral ideals. Every Jewish holiday, women told their children the countless stories of the Jews rebuilding their temples after they were ruthlessly destroyed, walking through the desert to find acceptance in a new home, and literally building something from nothing. Every year, the same stories were testaments to strength, love, and dedication. There's a Jewish joke that we often repeat on Jewish holidays. They tried to kill us, we survived, let's eat. And let's be real here. Jewish mothers do have a certain reputation. Let's just say we are not known for under-encouraging our children. So I have a short story to this point. The year is 2036. The United States has elected its first woman and its first Jewish president. She calls her mother a few weeks after Election Day. "Mom, you'll be coming to my inauguration, right?" "I don't think so. It's a 10-hour drive. Your father isn't as young as he used to be. My arthritis is acting up." "Don't worry, I'll send Air Force One. A limousine will pick you up at your door." "But what would I wear? Everyone there will be so fancy schmancy." "I have a gown custom made by the best designer in New York." "Honey, you know I can't eat all those rich foods." "It's going to be kosher all the way, Mom. I really want you there." So she goes. It's Inauguration Day. The new president stands with her hand on the Torah. Her mother leans to the senator beside her and whispers, "You see that woman over there becoming president of the United States?" "Yes," he says. She beams. Her brother is a doctor. Anyway, beneath the laughter is something profound. Generations of women who believe so fiercely in the future that they insisted that their children be prepared for it, intellectually, morally, and spiritually. And there's one more thing, something very Jewish, humor. Laughter in the face of fear is not denial. It is defiance. It's a resistance. It's the refusal to let darkness have the last word. From Emma Lazarus to enslaved mothers singing their children to sleep, from Warsaw to Selma, from the Triangle Fire to the Supreme Court, the same truth is revealed again and again. I will remember, I will act, I will choose courage over fear, I will choose love over hate. This is not the denial of suffering. This is the work of healing. It is the refusal to let suffering define the ending. And how do we heal? By standing up for what's right in the face of discrimination and hate, by following the teachings of the Torah. The word Torah means instruction or teaching. It acts as a guide to living humbly on a path to meaningful spiritual life. It reflects standards beyond human ego, aiming to create a just and peaceful world. Empires rose and fell, persecutors vanished into history, but the people and the flame remain. In the Torah, light carries the deepest meaning: knowledge, wisdom, purpose, truth. With the words, "Let there be light," creation began. And perhaps it is no accident that this image resonates across so many of our traditions. In unity and Judaism, we are called to be bearers of light. And if this were only history, it would be easier to speak about, but it's not only history. Today, in 2026, synagogues across this country, including right here in Pomona and Ontario, require armed security guards and reinforced doors. Bullet-resistant glass has become part of an architectural design for houses of worship. Let that sink in. Places meant for prayer, for community, for children's laughter, designed with the real expectation of violence. Jewish students on university campuses have been blocked from attending classes and have suffered from physical and verbal intimidation and threats. At institutions we once believed were bastions of intellectual freedom, to include Columbia, Berkeley, UCLA, Harvard, and Stanford, this level of bigotry is somehow still accepted. It is said, I think this maybe is a Sky Schools thing, Nancy, you'll tell me. It is said that justification is the fuel for the fire of blame. Today, Israel is often named as the justification, but somehow, once again, Jews everywhere become the target. It is a story as old as time, and yet, here's the part that matters. We hold our heads high, we look directly at hatred, and we refuse to mirror it. But we do not surrender our humanity. We do not abandon compassion, because history and our mothers have taught us something essential. If you allow hatred to rewrite your heart, the hatred has already won. Strength is acknowledging it clearly, while still choosing not to become consumed by it. Strength is protecting our own community while refusing to dehumanize another. Strength is saying, we will not disappear, and we will continue believing in the dignity of every human being. That discipline was taught at kitchen tables. It was modeled in times of danger. It was passed down through generations of women who knew what it meant to endure. It is said, I think I've said this before, but I love it. It may also come from Sky Schools. It is said that a heart must be broken open to let the light in. Perhaps that is the final gift of all this endurance. Not bitterness, but luminosity. The ability to shine light from a fractured heart toward a world that so desperately needs it. And I'm just going to quote Jan, and so it is.
I hope that's like a TED Talk you've written.
Well, no, I'm not sure I understood the topic completely, but but it was very interesting for me to write. And
I can see you did a lot of research.
I did.
A
I
lot
did.
of work.
And I learned a lot. So that's all. Anytime you ask me to speak, I learn.
Yeah.
I learn more than anything that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, I'm sure that's what guides you to ask me to do it.
And it is,
Yes.
and it guides me to keep doing it, is because when you do this work, you learn.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does anybody want to?
Questions?
Does anybody want to ask any questions or?
No, you're so thorough and I was so captivated. I just wanted to, hear what you were saying.
Oh, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Yeah, Liz?
So is Claudia Scheinbaum, is she Jewish?
Yes, she is,
I wondered about that, I haven't really.
yeah. Yeah, she's, imagine that in Mexico.
I know.
Yeah,
imagine
imagine
mean-
that in Mexico.
It's pretty astounding, huh?
Powerful woman.
Yes, yes. Hope she can do good over there, so,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll
Well,
see.
she's been standing up
Yep.
She's
to
been,
powers that
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, she's attempting to,
yeah,
yeah. It's a big job,
it's a big job.
yeah. But hopefully she'll make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Let's give her.
Well, I know this was long, thank you all for
No,
listening.
it's
so-
not long at all. It was perfect. Okay. What did I do with my
Oh, maybe, did I take it,
clicker?
Jen?
Do you have my clicker? Do you have the clicker?
Oh, no, I didn't take it. I thought maybe it was a paper.
Maybe I took it.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's on the chair.
it's on the chair. Okay. Ah, So, so Julie, do you have special music?
Yes, since this is the last Sunday in Black History Month, I have something by Duke Ellington, who is one of course, the great artists from the swing era. But he also wrote his own compositions, and he wrote a lot of ecclesiastical music. And this is one that's called Come Sunday. And of course, since I'm not going to be singing it, what you'll want to do when you go home is go to YouTube or ask Alexa if you can have Mahalia Jackson sing Come Sunday for you. But I will tell you what the words are, and you can think about these as I play the melody. Dear Lord, I've loved, God Almighty, God of love. Please look down and see my people through. I believe that the sun and moon up in the sky, when the day is gray, I know it. Clouds passing by. He'll give peace and comfort to every troubled mind. Come Sunday, oh come Sunday, that's the day. Often we feel weary, but he knows our every care. Go to him in secret, he will hear your every prayer. Lilies on the valley, they neither toil nor spin, and the flowers bloom in the springtime, birds sing. Often we feel weary, but he knows our every care. Go to him in secret, he will hear your every prayer. Up from dawn till sunset, men work hard all the day. Come Sunday, oh come Sunday, that's the day.
Beautiful. Lovely. Thank you, Julie. We are truly blessed. So let us say our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is